Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to today's session of On Air with Boss. Our guest for today is Sardar Hamza Basharat. Hamza hails from a village near the line of control in Azad Kashmir. A Beaconhouse student since 1999, he began his academic journey at the satellite town campus and completed his A-levels at Margala campus, Islamabad. He earned a full scholarship to Beaconhouse University and chose to pursue his passion for economics at NUST, where he topped research within his batch. He also completed a course in financial markets from Yale University. Currently, he serves as a bureaucrat in Pakistan, having ranked among the top 2 candidates from AJK in the CSS 2022 exam. Hamza, can you please walk us through your journey at Beaconhouse?
Around 1999, I joined the satellite town campus. That's where I was enrolled in Rawalpindi, and studied there throughout. And then I did my A-levels from the Margala campus, my AS from the Margala campus. So it's been Beaconhouse pretty much throughout, and Rawalpindi, Islamabad, so twin cities. Got both tastes of Pindi and Islamabad.
So if you could classify your experience in Beaconhouse in 3 words or phrases, what would they be and why?
It gave me confidence. The confidence to be the person that I am today I got that from Beaconhouse.
Okay.
And then the general acumen of socializing and existing in a dynamic ecosystem, whatever it may be, is what I got from Beaconhouse.
Okay, that's awesome, mashallah. Can you tell us about your fondest memory from that time?
I remember watching Tom and Jerry during pre-nursery in like a cozy classroom, and some of my friends, my class fellows, I'm still friends with, the ones that I watched Tom and Jerry with at that time.
Are you in touch with any friends from school life?
A few, I would say, yes. One of my best friends, Aksa, she's my pre-nursery batchmate, as I mentioned. There's Murtaza, there's a couple others. So not too many, sadly, but a few, yes, from Beaconhouse.
And are you in touch with any of your former teachers?
Yes, actually, because we still live where I studied. So I do also visit whenever I get the chance. So some of my Urdu literature teacher, my biology teacher from O-levels. So I am connected with them, definitely. Yeah.
Sure, mashallah. Would you like to give a shout out to any of them?
I remember Sir Bauji, Madam Almaz, Madam Fauzia, and I wouldn't dare single any one of them out. My headmistresses, Madam Alia, they've all played a great role in making me whoever I am, whatever I am today. So it's a shout out to all of them, especially from the BSTRB.
Hamza, can you tell us how important, according to you, mentorship is?
I think that mentorship is a very, very important thing in society to receive and to give. If we talk about my school journey or my journey as a student overall, so without the people that have mentored me throughout my life at different stages, I don't think that I would have been able to achieve as much as I have or be who I am or even close to who I am.
So Hamza, if you were given an opportunity to mentor a group of kids, what would be the guidelines for that? People
before us, they were people of culture, and the generations after us are generations of question. They question everything, and we're somewhat a bit of both, because I see this dying culture in our society. I think that this is what I think my biggest focus would be on as a mentor. The West itself is realizing that this over questioning and over liberalized mindset is negatively impacting them. It's reaping the wrong kind of results for them. So
True.
I think that we need to really focus on this, and education institutes, they play a pivotal role in this regard.
And they most definitely do, and you're completely right in that capacity, because mashallah, Beaconhouse has held on to that integrity, those core set of values, and you see those being inculcated in the students even nowadays.
Yes, that's true. Even today, when it comes to my nephews and nieces, I recommend my cousins to go for Beaconhouse with them, and some of them are studying in Beaconhouse as well.
Hamza, can you tell us about one non-academic learning that you would associate with Beaconhouse?
a lot of the things that we did at Beaconhouse, presentations, speeches, MUNs, all of these things have collectively played their part. So the most important non-academic learning, I would say, is learning the confidence.
So Hamza, if you had a time machine and you could travel back in time, is there something that you would do differently?
I don't think that I would go back and change anything. It's God's plan, it's not my plan.
What kind of student were you? Were you naughty or were you studious?
I was naughty, but then there's a fine line between naughty and being disrespectful with your teachers, towards your school, the discipline, the system. So I mean, we would break any rules that we could as children, but so I was that kind. But then obviously you would never ever go as far as being disrespectful.
So what's one thing from your campus that could be named after you and why?
If there's anything, it would be the playground, I think, because it's the most fun place, and what I cherish most is playing around and just messing around in the playground.
If your campus life was a song, what would the song be?
Tom Walker song, maybe "Come and Fly Away with Me" type, because it says it has that line, "Come and fly away with me," where a place where we can be anything we want to be. So in hindsight, that was a time when we could be anyone, we could wish, dream to be anyone, anything that we wanted to be.
Any canteen snack that you miss and crave till date?
The naan kebab culture it's something that I reminisce.
Can you tell us about one subject that you hated the most in school but ended up loving anyways?
Oh, I thought it ended at hated, because I hated chemistry.
And you still hate it?
I didn't really hate it. I honestly, I felt as if it has no practical use.
Purpose.
Yeah, I mean it does. I'm not saying in general, but for me. So I dropped it in my A levels and I took computer science instead. So yeah, but if I go back, I would still not take it.
Did you have a study buddy in school?
I've had a lot of study buddies. O levels maths, it was all my buddies and me sitting for 10-20 days and getting through it. I remember physics, one of my senior A-level buddies, he taught me. Otherwise, honestly, I don't think I would have passed. So overall, I'm the kind of person who's always been into combined studies. I mean, all the way into university and even CSS, it's always been combined studies for me. So it's always been the buddies. Shout out to the buddies, because honestly, without them, I don't think I would have passed anything.
Would you like to name a few?
My good buddy, he was actually a senior Basit. He's an army doctor now, mashallah. He helped me pass physics. Abbas, he helped me pass chemistry. I'm literally saying help me because I'm the kind of person who would always study at the last hour, 11th hour. And then there's also a Sir Wasim, and I remember studying maths literally the night before our A-levels exam and being completely clueless. Literally the night before, and we pulled in all-nighters, somehow, managed to pass the exam. So yeah, it's been shout out to all of them.
Okay. So have you ever pulled an all-nighter which was not for exam preparation?
A-levels, yeah. I think that's pretty much how all of our all-nighters would turn out. We wouldn't really study, but no, I don't remember specifically not studying at all. I think because all-nighters are during the 11th hour, and at the 11th hour, and this is also because I talk about not being that studious and serious, but when it came to the 11th hour and when you need to study, you study. So I never lied to my parents about having all-nighter and then going and partying somewhere, no, because then you wouldn't pass.
Hamza, what's one creative excuse you used for a late submission?
My mom, she's the reason that I'm here, and she would never let me get late on any of my assignments or my homework.
So if you were given the school reins for one day, what would you do?
I do not think that I could do as good a job as my headmasters did. They were my inspirations. I would honestly try to follow their footsteps. I would make sure that I can involve as much of my students in activities that inculcate integrity and confidence in them, because I think that these two are the most important two traits that have come along with me in my life.
Hamza, can you walk us through your professional journey?
I took the CSS exam in 2022.
Okay.
And Alhamdulillah, I passed it. and so now I'm a serving bureaucrat in Pakistan Customs.
Mashallah.
Yeah, so it's very short because I'm just at the start.
You're
of
just
it.
beginning. What's one myth about your profession that you would like to debunk?
कि आपने CSS exam दे दिया, then life is a bed full of roses and all. The actuality is that you need to think long and hard before joining the civil service.
Hamza, who is the unsung hero of your story?
There is nobody that comes close to the roles that our parents have played, my mom and my dad. And my father has had to live a very hard life and give up a comfortable life, actually. The vision that he had for me, it is just, it's one thing to talk about it in theory and discuss it, but it's one thing to live it, to materialize it, to actually put in the hard work, to sacrifice your comfort, your freedom, your luxury, to provide for your children enough. And so it's not easy.
It's not.
And I mean, we come from a very underdeveloped area in Kashmir, and I remember if my parents would have chosen comfort over giving me this life, I would have been somewhere in Kashmir. I would have had a lot of money. I would have lived a comfortable life, but I would not have been as educated as I am today, thanks to my parents.
You know, you're very lucky to have those kind of parents, and the kind of sacrifice that it requires to give a good quality education to your children. It's something commendable. Hamza, can you tell us how, according to you, education has evolved with the passage of time?
Obviously, it has evolved so as to incorporate technology, so as to incorporate, for example, AI in today's day and age. And I think that that's very important, and I think that that's natural.
Hamza, how has AI impacted your line of work?
You do not need to spend endless hours in research because it makes research more convenient for you. It makes the spade work more convenient for you. It gives you more time for creativity than just doing the. My organization, it is one of the most computerized, digitized organizations of Pakistan, and it is, I believe, incorporating AI into its workings speedier and more than any other organization of Pakistan.
So Hamza, some people believe that AI is there to replace the human resource. So what's your take on that?
I think that there's nobody that God has given more ability to evolve than humans. There's no other species. We can't predict the future, but if we look at the past, then this is the exact same thing, the exact same narrative that was built about and the exact same fears that were there about industrialization.
Yes.
That industrialization is going to take all the jobs away, but we realized that it created more jobs. We realized that it gave us time for things that were more important. So similarly, definitely there's actually a great book on it. It's called Mega Threats, and it has part of it is on how dangerous AI is. So it talks about the 10 most dangerous threats to humanity in today's day and age, and AI is one of them. But at the same time, I would say that we still have to see its consequence in totality.
Hamza, do you have a message for the current students of Beaconhouse?
The generation, the younger generation that we're talking about, they have a very important responsibility of keeping our culture alive and not completely forgetting about it. It's more important to become a good person.
Bishak.
It's more important to become an interesting person, a well-mannered person, than to become someone who knows his book from end to end. So please be the former, not the latter.
Thank you so much, Hamza, for taking out time from your busy schedule and joining us on today's session of On Air with Boss. The conversation was truly enlightening and very insightful, and I hope and pray that everyone who's watching the session can learn from your pearls of wisdom.
Thank you so much. The pleasure was absolutely mine. Thank you.
Beaconhouse Old Student Society, BOSS, building a community together.